So I want to talk a little bit about hearsay issues regarding an instructor and a student. These are common issues that can occur in the educational environment. Their students sometimes can say different things that it's true, not true, and the instructor needs to be prepared for that if it possibly does happen. So, some common hearsay issues that I've heard of and have encountered myself is, for example, a student saying that an instructor was going to give them full credit for an assignment after they've been late on it for several weeks when the instructor didn't actually say that. So that's a common hearsay issue. Another one could be possibly a student saying that an instructor disrespecting them, maybe within a discussion board post. That could be a hearsay issue. There's so many different encounters that an instructor could experience with a student, and an instructor just needs to be prepared for that in case it does happen, because you don't know when it could. You don't know when that student could say something that could possibly influence your job position. Okay, so to be prepared for things like this, an instructor needs to be on top of their emails, number one, especially an online instructor. You need to make sure and keep your emails. Make sure you respond to students. Make sure you respond to them with respect, and make sure that you treat all of them to the same. It is very, very important, and you also need to keep those emails, archive those emails if possible. It's very important to keep that. Another thing to do is possibly take screenshots of any type of information that needs to be documented that you think might impact the student's grade and things like that. So screenshots are very important. It's something that you can have a copy of and something you can save and put within a folder that you can keep. Another thing is discussion post. It's really good to have frequent discussion posts so that the your director or your coordinator of your program is able to see that you are consistently working with the students, communicating with them on a daily basis. So it's very important to have documentation of good discussion posts. Another one would be activity reports. Some learning management systems will allow you to have documentation of the instructor's activity report, meaning how many times the instructor's logged in throughout the course for the week or for the month. And they also have activity reports for the student. It tells how many times the student's logged in, how long they have spent in the classroom, and things like that. So activity reports are really good to have too, just in case those students say, hey, I have been in the classroom a lot and I have been, working on my work. That activity report will actually have evidence of that to see if they have been doing what they say. So it is very important to have good documentation of everything that you do in the classroom, because you never know what could pop up that the student could say and could possibly, influence your job position. Okay? So just be prepared and, take good notes, archive anything you can and save anything you can, and just, have it very well organized in case anything could pop up. It doesn't always have to pop up during the class. It could be, a few semesters later on. So it's always good to just keep all that information on hand and keep it saved. Thanks.